Just 2 months out from the start of the new legislative session, and already Florida lawmakers are ramping up their support for a number of bills. One of those is a bill designed to make texting and driving a primary offense.
That would mean that you could get pulled over if you are spotted texting behind the wheel. Under the current law, police are required to pull you over for something else first, like maybe speeding. Channel 4's Ashley Harding joins us now live. Ashley, one of our local lawmakers is co-sponsoring this bill.
That is true, Jen. That is Representative Cindy Stevenson, and her district oversees St. Johns County. Now, last month, we told you how Florida was one of 5 states where texting and driving is a secondary offense. Now, Ms. Stevenson told me when she's traveled to states where texting and driving is a primary offense, she notices a lot less distracted driving. She says this is about making the roads safer. We've all seen someone do it, texting behind the wheel. Despite the warnings, it still happens, and the results can be dangerous. That's why some say now is the time for Florida to toughen up the law. Some local lawmakers have tried in the past to make texting and driving a primary offense, but failed. Now, local lawmakers are trying again. I spoke with one of those lawmakers on the phone. She says under this bill, the first offense would result in a $30 fine. The second one would double it to $60. And the fines would be even more if the texter was in a school zone. The same would apply in a crossing area. According to the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, there are 3 categories of distracted driving. One of those is taking your eyes off the road, taking your hands off the wheel, or thinking about something other than driving. The agency says since 2013, the number of crashes involving distracted driving has increased by more than 10,000. In Duval County alone, that number is higher than 2,700. A big part of that has to do with your cell phone. The lawmakers say making texting and driving a primary offense wouldn't be about fining people. The idea is to get people to change their habits behind the wheel. In effect, making Florida a safer place to drive. And one interesting note we want to tell you about, the bill says that law enforcement agencies would have to adopt a policy to prohibit racial profiling while enforcing this law if it in fact passed. Now, if it does pass, it would go into effect next July. Live this morning, Ashley Harding, Channel 4, the local station.